Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 and the pitfuturestrading.com. Coming to you this Thursday morning, April 2nd. We're looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader. Here's yesterday. And the reason I have it spread out like this, here is the low of the 26, which was the bottom of that 4-day balance, which we got into a bunch of times. And I'm just showing you this, how visual markets are, how mechanical they could be when it's shorter term traders in play. We still have about 4 minutes before the jobless claims come out. So right now, look where they're trading, right below the bottom of that balance. We'll see what happens in the next 4 minutes. That's why I started the video a little later. But before I get to that, we're talking about the markets all day and how they're reacting to this virus and everything. And it's almost like we don't take the virus as a real human event. And the reason I'm saying this is, being a fellow New Yorker for most of my life. I've been in South Carolina for 5 years, but it's starting to hit home as I get text messages and phone calls from many people now, from family, friends, co-workers, that now either they have it or family members have it. So it really starts hitting home when there are people that you know. So despite what's going on in the marketplace, our main focus should be on containing this virus and hopefully preventing as many deaths as possible and finding a vaccine to start somehow to get our lives back to normal. So just keep that in mind in your prayers for all these people, especially in these hard-hit areas. So right now, like I said, we're just moseying around the bottom of that 4-day balance, which really isn't a surprise considering they're waiting for this number to come out. I'll give you a couple of the destinations I gave yesterday, but you should have all of them. Right now, the main thing, now this could change in 2 minutes, but the main thing is that downside price probe, right, is being firmly rejected. So even in these volatile times with the markets taking such big losses, your downside price probes for the last 2 years, or almost 2 years, keep getting rejected. So if that was to hold, your first destination, and I'll use it since we're still right above it, is yesterday's afternoon rally high of 248.71. Then we have this morning's pre-market high as of now of 250.63, then yesterday's high of 251.44, and then filling the gap at 256.22, a 478 point gap, right? Then above that we have 257.94 price spike from March 31st and 259.94 9 wide from March 31st. For the downside, right now our first destination is our pre-market low, which is at 247.62. Then we have yesterday's low of 243.90, and then a daily low of 239.75, which right now is my next big destination unless we get into and fill this gap to the upside in the near future. Now, we have just about 30 seconds. What I'm going to do is go to the charts quickly, and then we'll come back and see where we're trading to go over a game plan. So let's do that. So right now, just going to show you the daily for today. Stopped the one-time framing up. Came out of basically a 4-day balance to the downside on a gap. Main goal for the buyers is to get back, like we just saw, into this 4-day balance and then take out yesterday's high and start chipping away at the gap. For sellers, they want to stay below there, take out yesterday's low, and start methodically taking out some key reference points, which would be 239.75, 233.80, and then again into that large gap. Now I'm looking to see, it's 8:30. Right now we sold off almost $1. Trying to see if I see a number. I don't see one. Anyway, so that's what we're looking for on the charts. Now let's go back to the profile and see what's going on here. And so on the profile right now, right, we were trading at around just under or right about the 249.05 level. Right now we're trading at the 248.40, 50 level. It's bouncing all over the place. So right now it seems like we might open in balance in value, right? So that's a market waiting for more market generated information. If we are to open around this level, well, then you can take a put play right below J's low if we're to open there, right? That's the afternoon rally high, and ride it down to at least POC, which was only 7 wide yesterday, and the top of M's range. That would be a play. If you get accepted above, then I'm out of the trade. As far as a call play, even if we're accepted above the afternoon rally high, I'm not looking to get on board a call right away. I think I would want a period to form, and then more importantly, start one-time framing up inside of the 26 low. Because if we do that, then at least we might have a chance of testing yesterday's high. So I would probably wait for A period's initial balance to form, see if B takes out A's high to get on board to at least take it up to yesterday's high, as long as we're inside of the 26th range. That would be a call play. Put play, now right now we're trading above it. Would I take a put play in here? I would not. If we are to drive straight up, get into the gap, and then come right back in, then maybe I would take a put play to see if we go back down and test the low of the 26th. Again, you're going to have numerous opportunities today. So I might not even take anything in A period. Our average volume is 266 million, so it continues to decrease as obviously our daily volume keeps going down over the last 3 or 4 days. So we'll see if we can start matching what we're averaging now. We haven't been able to do that. So once again, a very, very visual point we're trading at, right at the afternoon rally high. So failure there, I would short it back down to POC and M's high. Acceptance above and one-time framing up inside of the 26 range, I would go long a call to at least test yesterday's high. Those are just 2 early scenarios I would look for. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.